law.
Jason Johnson, you were there, and to Ashley's point, I mean, let's cut to the chase. White liberals and progressives oftentimes come off very paternalistic to black folks when it comes to these kind of issues, and even white liberals and progressives have to be reminded, don't play that game when it comes to black folks by talking the talk and not walking the walk.
Yeah, pretty much. And Roland, you know, I want to even add this more clear point. This was a screw-up by Bernie Sanders and Martin O'Malley. It really was. Your campaign staff needs to have you ready for everything. And they came out there trying to take black voters for granted. They came out there assuming that, certainly in Bernie Sanders' case, that he was going to be the great white hope, and it didn't play out that way. You have to be willing to address the issue of the constituency you need. And in particular, this was black women. They were saying, say her name. Without black women turning out at 60+% of the vote like they did in 2008 and 2012, Democrats don't win the White House, and they needed to be aware of that.
I think also, Jason, real quick, and then I'm going to go to Ashley. This should send a signal to every Democratic candidate, not only for president, but also to other races. Don't think that you're going to go to the traditional civil rights leaders and have a news conference and kick them some voter registration money and somehow think black folks are going to follow. I mean, this is a whole different kind of game now in the aftermath of Eric Garner, Mike Brown, Rakia Boyd, and now Sandy Bland as well.
Right. And what you're looking at is this is not an issue of, well, what are you going to do, vote for Republicans? No, this is an issue of people not turning out to vote. Because if these voters feel that they're being ignored, that their issues are not being addressed in any sensitive way one way or another, I can just tell you, when someone stands on stage in front of Bernie Sanders and Martin O'Malley and says an African-American is shot by the police every 28 hours, you need to say something. And if you can't, you shouldn't be running for office.
Ashley, about 30 seconds.
Absolutely, he's correct. Bernie Sanders and Martin O'Malley really missed a real opportunity that we presented them with to show that they are actually considering the moment that we're in, the climate that we're in as a country and as black people, and they really showed us that they are not only not talking about it, they're not even considering us. Both of them failed miserably. They didn't have one talking point. They didn't have one action step to improve the condition that black America is facing right now, and it's a state of emergency. And if you don't have presidents or candidates that are willing to do a state of emergency, then why are you here?